a gamer, mom, wife, and a friend. Her heart is true to the very end. One of a kind and warm as sunshine, with her pets right by her side. So let your worries melt away. Don't be shy to say hey as we watch Tabby Cat Games. Oh, hey. Welcome to Tabby Cat Games, where you're welcome to stay. Have a snack and relax, get ready for lots of laughs. She's a gamer, mom, wife, and a friend. Her heart is true to the very end. One of a kind and warm as sunshine, with her pets right by her side. So let your worries melt away. Don't be shy to say hey as we watch Tabby Cat Games. Oh, hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, looks like we might have... There we go. That's a little better. How is everybody doing? Doop, 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 doop. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I know I haven't been on for a couple days, so some people probably aren't even looking for me. Sad, right? Ah, there's my husband on Twitch. Thanks, babe. How's work? Alrighty. Oh, y'all are coming home early. Okay, be safe. Did you send me a text and I didn't get it? Alright, let's get this game going. Maybe. There it goes. Bear with me, because I don't know what kind of room I've got here. Oh, I can start a new game. What games have I done already, though? Ruh-roh, we got a barker. Oh, give me a second. Let's see what's going on with my dogs. What's going on with my dogs? Be right back. I got somebody at my door. Hey, at least I got good music, right? Sorry, guys. Let me turn Trinity's switch alarm off real quick. She ain't been home all summer, so I never thought to shut that off for the summer. I see Chris is on here, and AJ, and Pokey. Welcome, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I have missed you guys. It's been weird. You're loving the DLC. So my plan tomorrow is to get on some Pokopia. I knew Polytoad was doing it, so I didn't want to interrupt his stream too. Extend today's gameplay. You're good to go, kiddo. I hear you sneaking around. So yeah, I got the Munchkin home. She ain't a Munchkin no more. Jeez, she's so little. Or used to be so little. Now she's all grown. Hello, Charlie and Roger. It's the return of the super nerd. That's right, dude. Remember that. You know what? I'm going to throw Paul's up here because I know he's streaming right now. If y'all want to see the new Pokopia stuff and haven't played it yet, or haven't even bought Pokopia, you all have, you know, see what's going on with the DLC. You know, I've been productive today. You know, after traveling 5 hours yesterday, you would think I'd just be doing nothing. But I've done laundry, worked on a schedule for this stuff, worked on getting the streams ready. I've been on it, man. All right. So, I don't think, or did I? Alright, we can start a new file. I'm just trying to remember who all of them been with. Don't think I have done one for what's his name? Yeah. If you have any fire Yeah, I knew that. Alright, would you like to carry over data from the end of the game to create a new file? Yes. Nope. Oh. Try this again. Alright, there we go. I'll get it right in a minute. You're in lurk mode, Chris? That is awesome. Oh yeah, I even started a script for podcast stuff. Tatooine Plains, Imperial. I missed the year. My bad. What's up, AJ? These cutscenes are so awesome. Hello, Shields Crest.
call the Red Canyon. You'll die. Die. You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Violent. A little bit.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Hello, hero.
I have not seen the likes of you before.
You could always
Who are
play it
you
again.
anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on. Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
I think so. This has been one of my favorites.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in a kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits?
I think I'm
Here?
gonna go with Dimitri this time.
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandit spotted just outside the village. Damn. There are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I figured I've done the other two, so might as well do Dimitri.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Oh, don't worry, hero. I know how to play this.
I will prevail.
Thanks, hero. Hey, Crazy Scoff. So how many of y'all watched yesterday's Correct. It's 3 houses, Crazy Scoff.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through. Is that all?
Oh, me too. I am very much ready for Fortune's Weave.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
So yeah, I get that a lot of people don't like, the turn-based of stuff. As Fire Emblem has progressed, it has gotten way better. My first Fire Emblem game was Path of Radiance, which is on the NSO for GameCube right now. And then I played Radiant Dawn right after that. That was literally like a part 1, part 2 type game. And they were in the same area. So you didn't have 100% learning new characters or learning new, land areas. You were kind of invested in that era. The older games are a little slower, especially since you're, a little more pixelated and stuff. Storylines aren't as long, obviously. But you get into like Awakening and the Fates games, your game strategies change a little bit. Obviously, your character types change. And it's made a huge difference at first. I wasn't keen on it, but the more I've played in and done, the more you learn to appreciate each game. Three Houses was almost overwhelming because of how big the file is, for one. You've got, your protagonist that has the option to go to 3 different routes. And there's actually a hidden route that they don't tell you about. And the endings can be totally different with all 3 of them. So you've almost got like 6 routes when it's all said and done, because halfway through you've got an option to do different things. So Fortune's Weave's going to have similar gameplay to Three Houses in that sense. You're going to have the different routes you have chances at. But I noticed that even with the direct, how they've pulled from older games and kind of added that into the gameplay. So I think it's going to be a really good game. Not to mention that Fortune's Weave's also going to have way better graphics. I mean, the direct alone already showed huge difference in the graphics. So if you haven't played one, I would recommend starting with something just a little bit older. If you can get your do some Path of Radiance or something. If you can get your hands on this game, absolutely play this game. The Warriors version of Three Hopes was also equally as good as Three Houses. The difference is you're not doing just turn-based. You're actually kind of moving around like you do with our Warriors. So it's definitely going to be something worth trying. There you go, Shields. I think, I didn't do a Splatoon game before Splatoon Raiders, and I'm loving Splatoon Raiders. It's a blast. That was the hardest part about traveling to Kentucky, was even though I took my Switch 2 with me, I didn't really play it. I was spending time with my mom. And so it was a little bit hard having to, wait till I got home to play anything. But yeah. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try a little bit of the Procopia stuff tonight, but the new DLC's out, so I'm looking forward to that. So the other thing is that I like about the Fire Emblem games is they explain things to you as you go, which you can turn that off if you want to. I'm leaving it on for now. Sometimes I need a little bit of a freshening up.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
I know my first run through with this, I used Edelgard. She's pretty strong. So, I don't know what Chained Echoes is. I need to look at it before I comment.
It's a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
I know since my first Fire Emblem game, I have tried to catch all of them when they come out. I so far have all of them physical. The only one I think I don't have physical is the third path for the Fates series. And that's because they didn't release a physical version. Or at least in America they didn't. So I do have it on the 3DS. But to my knowledge, there was never a physical copy of it. I could be wrong.
You fought well.
That's the golden deer for you.
So I would recommend, Three Houses has a lot of information for a first Fire Emblem game. I would start with Path of Radiance. Like I said, it's on the NSO. You don't have to pay for it already, unless you don't have the full NSO package. Then I recommend definitely doing that. Again, it's going to have different game style, different type of characters and stuff than this has. I'm trying to remember. There's another one on NSO that I started. It has older characters and stuff. And it's on Game Boy Advance, I think. But, I mean, I know Sacred Stones is on there. And I think the Binding Blade is on one of the Game Boy ones as well. And I've started both of those as well. If you still have a Wii or Wii U, Radiant Dawn is really good if you can get your hands on it. If you have a 3DS, Fates or Awakening, either one are good ones to go with. Three Houses is going to have its slow moments. You'll see why soon. But absolutely worth it. So yeah, you should be able to play Path of Radiance again.
Witness my power.
Which again is still my favorite. I love the characters. I love the play and the story.
Damn, why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Well, it's about time he moves. I didn't see a chest. Oh, we get his axe. Got it.
You with the flank stare! Out of my way! Yeah!
I will get stronger yet.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
So as far as
is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
as far as one to jump into, any version. You can jump into any version. Like I said, the only two that seemed to be connected really was Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn obviously was, the sequel to Path of Radiance. And it has two different storylines that you're going to play through at the same time. So, which was also cool about it. you know, as far as, you know, 3 houses, it's a great starting point. I would definitely start it all out on the easiest that you've ever played, though, since you're new to it. That's just my opinion. And if you're like me and you don't like losing characters, I always leave it on casual for that reason. So we got Hey-ho. Okay, crazy stuff. No, it's not a traditional
luck,
JRPG, it's a SRPG.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
I don't want to do with her. I want to.
Who's next?
Be mindful. Such power dwells within.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
So yeah, huge Zelda fan here. I get lost when I play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And when I say lost, I mean I lose track of time. I will forget to eat. My daughter often has to come in and say, "Hey mom, I'm hungry," or "When's dinner?" So and I don't find that in many video games. Fire Emblem's another one I love to play, and I will get, you know, a little bit lost in the time periods and stuff and lose time. As this game progresses, I may tend to forget to look at the chat. I don't do it on purpose. I just really get into these games. So yeah, I always will recommend a Fire Emblem game, a Zelda game. Those are my two biggest gameplays. I like the Hogwarts game. I just haven't had a lot of time to really get back into it. I really enjoyed Hollow Knight recently. Still haven't beat it. Still playing it because that game is harder than you would think it would be. Same with Mina the Hollower. Got a great storyline to it. It's got a lot of stuff to do. You would think because of the way the game's made, it would be super easy, and it really isn't. But because of yesterday's direct, I thought it'd be fun to kind of jump into this. It's probably not something I'm going to stream regularly. Especially because I'd have to stop everything else I'm streaming just in order to get through it before Fortune's Weave comes out. But I thought I'd kind of, get everybody started on the mood for Fire Emblem coming up.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
She's a spunky
Though
little
it is
thing.
only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
It's a good reason to stop playing.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
You'll understand that in a minute. Oh, you're welcome, Shields. Crazy, I can't believe you haven't played these. I'm so ready for Fortune's Weave. Especially after watching the direct, because the direction they're taking it in is not the direction I assumed it was going. So I'm really looking forward to that.
My thank you so
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg, Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
A little bit.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A
Ouch.
royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique. Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Oh, I wish she
I'm
hadn't
already
done that.
sleeping.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
I love the cutscenes. They're very pretty.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
Not yet, Shield's Crest. I've got 300 more subscriptions to go, and then I can open up memberships, which I know probably ain't gonna happen before my year stream anniversary. But I'm hoping within the next year that happens, so kind of pushing for it. But yeah, I think for the first year, you know, I think there's 206 subscriptions right now. For whatever reason, the goal hasn't updated. It's been a fun ride. I'm enjoying it. And I love it when, you know, people ask questions or suggest games. You know, I'm always willing to give some things a new try. You know, I did Resident Evil Requiem not long ago. Not one of the games I'd planned on streaming, but actually enjoyed it a lot. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you on board. It's good to have new people here. I've had a pretty decent group of supporters, and it's very nice to have that going.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Ooh, which Lego games did you get? I think the Lego series is great. They're funny. And if you've got kids, they're great for kids too. I get to move around. R stick. Alright, now here's something that differs from most of your Fire Emblem stuff. Especially your older games. You didn't get to have all these places to come into and play around with like this.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
And you can accept or decline any task you get. I accept all of them.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
So yeah, don't feel bad. I mean, I use the kid as an excuse, but the truth is I enjoy the majority of them myself. Oh wow. I don't know that I'll ever get that big. I won't complain if I do. It's funny because my brother's been trying to get me to do this for a few years. And last year I finally just kind of gave in. I don't like myself on camera, and I don't like hearing myself. So that part's a bit weird.
What do you think? That's
But I'm absolutely enjoying this. So you can't talk to everybody, obviously. But you can see what they say. And there's a kitty.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He's also very sneaky.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's the songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
She's actually one of my favorites. I feel like I missed somebody, but I didn't miss.
Pardon me.
Can't go past him yet.
Huh?
Yes.
Tell you what, before we go find the other ones, I'll be right back. My husband just got home about 20 minutes ago. Need to go say hi real quick. Sorry guys, I'm back. Alright. It's intermission time. Nope, it's not. Hey Paul, how you doing? Pookie's back. How'd your stream go? I purposely didn't look at it. No offense. I didn't want to be spoiled. There's the Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Actually, if my husband ever jumps on here, he's gone skydiving. It's been a while, but he's been a time or two.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Never got around to submitting it.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here. What do you think?
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Not really.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy
Yep,
to
see?
properly
There you
introduce
go.
myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention? Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay?
Hey! This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Greetings.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Britain to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with,
Boy, I wish the demo was
pleased
out.
to have met you.
Hey, Carlton.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Yeesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
If it helps Shields, even if we were together then, I wouldn't have gone. I like my feet on the ground.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here?
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Oh. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Pokey, I can tell you, Draco is loving being back home. He missed his bed. Silly dog. Reese missed my bed. We've cuddled most of the morning.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today.
Sylvan's a lot of fun.
Such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Why jump from a perfectly good airplane? If it's not falling, I'm staying. I'm definitely one of those people. I would rather ride a horse than a motorcycle person.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Yes. I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
You making breadsticks?
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to
Hello,
repay
Boo
this
Minnie.
debt.
How you doing, dear? I think I've spoke to all the students.
Okay.
Oh, can't look at the board yet. This is the online stuff. Oh, there's a puppy dog. You can feed the puppy dog. Can't go past him yet. Oh, there's somebody.
What do you want?
He sounds like he's always in
I'm
pain.
Maritza. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sending the husband to the grocery store shortly. I already got the order in.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, that's another fun thing about this game is you can feed the puppies and kitties. They give you stuff in return most of the time. Not always. Elbows.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Yes, I usually, I'm super disappointed that you can't pet the dogs in Zelda. At least the last 2 Zelda games. I've already got a file on the Golden Deer, Corey. And I've also already done the Black Eagles.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand.
Plain sweet.
There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Explain.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch. but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
All right. Finally get to move on a little bit. This kind of just hit the spot. I was hungry.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
That's what we have
Now,
is the double cheeseburger.
Please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
And I use ground turkey instead of hamburger.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Cool.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
So why doesn't your wife like hamburger helper? She prefer everything fresh made, or just doesn't like hamburger helper in general? I'm curious. Nosy. All right. We are going. Exploring. You never know what we'll talk about here either. Which means Sophus should be around here somewhere. Get DLC supplies. Alright. Now where's this hiding at? Oh, cool. Box meals are not included. Well, before I met my husband, I was a single mom, so box meals were a must. Because I was also on a very tight budget. And we're still on that tight budget because I am unable to work. That part sucks, but just so she can watch Food Network. I do get occasional recipes off of like that Facebook and stuff, and I'll save them if it's a really good recipe. I've had a few good ones. We love crock pot meals. They're simple. What we got here? Yeah, same. Soup beans was another heavy favorite at home. Uh-oh, hang on a second. All right. Cool. Finally got all of them. Oh, cool. I want a pool. Oh. So we need to do those 3 things. And actually, oh, hi Patty. How are you doing? This is actually a really good stopping spot for me. I know you all didn't get to see a lot of any of the fighting or anything today, because unfortunately starting the game is a little slow. But your next calendar day is going to be a lot of fun. So, I will probably pick this up a little bit in a couple of days. I will not be in the same spot. I'm going to play more of it on my own. But I do have to get dinner started. So, but I'll be back tomorrow at the normal time, 2 o'clock. I believe we're playing Pocopia. And then I'll do some Indiana Jones tomorrow night. And then looks like Friday's going to wind up being Zelda days. So we'll do Oracle of Ages at 2. And then Paul and I are doing Ocarina of Time, and we're hitting that a water temple. And then Saturday is a little bit more Mina the Hollower, but I may switch it and do some more Fire Emblem. Depends on where the mood hits come Saturday. Hey Brandon, you're catching us at the end. It's good to see you guys. But yeah, Shields, I appreciate the interaction. And I appreciate everybody who stopped in. So yeah, hopefully you did. You can always go back and watch it. But yeah, if y'all don't care, hit that like. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Of course, also on Discord later if y'all just want to chat. And we'll see you then. And I'll figure out more about like the podcast and stuff, and I'll announce things on the Discord. But I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome to Tabby Cat Games, where you're welcome to stay. Have a snack and relax, get ready for lots of laughs. She's a gamer, mom, wife, and a friend. Her heart is true to the very end. One of a kind and warm as sunshine, with her pets right by her side. So let your worries